It's 8 p.m. on a Wednesday, and we're supposed to finish installing an entire twin turbo kit on the Demon, tune it and dyno it by Friday, and it's literally Wednesday at 8 p.m. So as you can tell, we have plenty of time to get this done. So unfortunately, we won't be leaving this shop anytime soon. We're probably gonna pull an overnighter to get the Demon done. So now let's check on the Demon. We actually got a lot done since the last video. If you haven't watched the last video, then you definitely gotta go back and watch that. It explains a lot of what's gonna go on in today's video. So you got a lot done since the last time I seen you. You wanna just do a quick rundown of everything you got done?
There's a lot, but to start, obviously the manifold, intake manifold that replaces the supercharger is now mounted. All the fuel rails are ran, injectors are in there. We're running FIC 1250s, I believe. We got all of our Dash 8 line feeding the back of the rails. We will be utilizing the factory air to water setup, so we had to splice into the stock system. We got some new air to water lines run. They're not all the way ran completely yet. That is on the agenda tonight. We got our cold side charge pipe starting to be started in there. We got to clamp a couple more things down, blow off valves mounted. We got to throw our IAT sensor in. So we have, this is our coolant tank that we manufacture. We picked up a catch can. We actually just kind of welded it to the coolant tank itself. We're running breathers straight off the PCV valves directly to the catch can. Okay. So obviously this thing's going to create a little bit more crankcase pressure, so we're just going to vent it to atmosphere. Some guys choose a closed can, whatever your preference is. Open style, you will smell a little bit more E85, but it's all personal preference. Tonight the agenda is finish all the hot side, cold side. We have all the piping here. Ronnie will go show you all that sitting on the cart over there, but we're going to start bolting on some stuff, and it's going to be a long night.
So here's everything left to get installed on the car, and Brandon's going to walk us through everything. I know that these are the turbos, and who makes these turbos again?
So FIS, Force Induction Solutions. Jose over there hooked us up with some gangster billet wheel 6673 with a .91 AR. Streetcar Fab hooked us up with some of their billet T4 flanges. Worked out pretty well with our miniature hot side that we have going on here. We teamed up with Turbo Smart on the build. These will come standard in our kit. We have 45 mil wastegates, and we're running their sleeper blow-off valve. That's on the front charge pipe. We have the rest of our cold side piping over here. That's all got to get put on. Lastly, we have Stage 6 Motorsports hooked us up with their two-step kit for it, so this thing can leave on hopefully some boost.
Plug and play, right?
Comes with their plug and play harness. It is an add-on. I would highly recommend it unless you're a wiring genius, and we are not, obviously. So let's go ahead and get this stuff on.
So unfortunately, I couldn't keep my eyes open, so I had to go to the gas station to grab me a quick Red Bull. And while I was gone, they managed to install both of the turbos on the car. Unfortunately, I kind of missed it because I had to go get this. All right, let's check turbos out. So they got them in there, and then here's the air to water intercooler. As you can see, it's mounted to right there and right there. Doesn't look that pretty because it's literally the prototype for this car, and they kind of just did whatever to just make it work, so the actual kit will not look like this. And then that goes up there, and then this goes all the way to this turbo, and then this one. Mind you, they've only had 3 days so far to work on this. And they also replaced the diff. The stock diff was destroyed, so Matt had to put a new one in there. And while I'm down in Florida, I'm gonna be rocking this hat, so let me know how I look. I probably look goofy as hell, but I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. I heard the sun is crazy down there. Is this what they call redneck science? Do you need a pillow?
Yeah, a pillow. I'm tired.
Just taking a nap casually.
It's 5 a.m.
So they got the exhaust on there, as you could see, and it goes all the way to the turbos. And then they're finishing up this, which basically gets the oil coming from the turbos, and then it goes to this pump. And then where does that pump take it?
The scavenge pump's going to bring it back up to the top of the valve cover to go back into the motor.
Well, good morning, y'all. It is 10 a.m. the next day, and I barely got any sleep. I think I slept a total of 6 hours, but now we gotta go back to the shop and attempt to get this demon all done today. So I just left the barber shop because I forgot I had a barber's appointment. Had to give me a nice little haircut because we're supposed to be leaving to Florida tomorrow. And we're back to vet lab, and I really hope everything goes according to plan because we literally have like no room for failure. Now that was one heck of an entrance, but here is Matt's Jeep. That's what he's gonna be using to tow the demon all the way down to Florida. I mean, look at this thing. This thing's huge. It's on 40s, and he supposedly says it doesn't ride like a regular Gladiator, and I just hope to God that it doesn't. So the demon is just about done. They still gotta put the front bumper on, but as far as the turbos, they've been installed, and all the fuel lines are all good. The oil lines are good. I think the only thing they're waiting for is a few electrical up here, and they also gotta clamp this. But I mean, look how clean this is. This looks really clean for only having 3 days to get this done. So we should hopefully get a start up very, very soon. And this is gonna be going in the trunk of the demon. It's basically a bunch of tools. You got the jack right here. You have this for the jack. It says demon on there. And then this says demon as well. A lot of stuff here say demon even here. And usually the skinnies would be here, but he's gonna be putting a toolbox instead of the skinnies. And now we're gonna be installing all the horsepower stickers. You got 5 horsepower here, you got another 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. Oh, that's 10?
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay. And then we also got to throw the demon badges on. So the car got wrapped, so they had to remove them. And then this is gonna go back on here. I think this is actually for the other side. And Matt's gonna be bringing these just to do burnouts. And Ed is gonna show us the most important part of this build.
So if you're not fast, what you have to do is make sure that you look stupid.
So what are you gonna be using these lights for, Ed?
It's basically, like I said, to bring attention to Matt because his car is gonna be slow and he's gonna be sad. So we figured we would brighten his day up with some pretty lights.
Ed, why did you turn the lights off?
Because I want to test the underglow.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. He's literally
the car running. Who gives a shit?
We're trying to get the car tuned and this guy. Oh my God, like this is what Ed is worried about. The underglow is when he should be tuning this car. So everything's pretty much done over here. The turbos are installed and now I think we're ready to turn it on. Before we do that, Ed has to install the bass tune.
Oh, daddy.
Oh my God, it's on. It is on. So they're gonna throw it on the dyno, they're gonna put some load to it and do some testing, but I think we have some bad news. The tuner might have checked out for the night, so unfortunately we might not be able to tune it and dyno it tonight. It might have to wait until tomorrow. And now we got a big problem. We got oil coming from the exhaust. There's more over here. It literally spilled everywhere and they're working to fix that. Even when we brought the demon on the dyno, there was a lot of smoke and that was because of the oil. So they're working to fix that problem. And well, when you're trying to put a big build like this together in 4 days, you're gonna run into many issues, and that's kind of exactly what we're experiencing. We're back at Vet Lab yet again, and we kind of got some bad news for you guys. So they hit me up this morning and told me that they can't finish the car. They don't have enough time to get the car all done, so they have to put the supercharger back on and take the twin turbos off. So it's kind of a bummer, but it's a prototype kit. You know, this is the first car the kit went on, and we only had like 4 days to get it done. We gotta be in Florida. Like literally we were supposed to be on our way right now, and well, we're not. But all that matters is that they tried their best to get it done in the little time that we had, but didn't work out that way. And now they're gonna put the supercharger back like I said, and then we're gonna get a quick dyno pull, see what numbers it makes, and then hopefully get it on the trailer and head out to Florida. played a joke on me and tried to get me to believe that they put the supercharger back on. For a minute, I fell for it, but no, they were able to get it done. The turbos are still under the car. Everything is still good to go. Just yet, so he's not gonna do a full pull, but we're gonna get there very, very soon. So let's see what power it made. Move the graph. 625 to the wheels. Again, he's letting off really early and we're not done tuning it, so we're getting there. Eventually we're gonna turn it off and hopefully this car can make 4 digits. So how are we looking so far?
So far we have like no ignition timing in it at all, and the car's making good power. It's responding to boost. We haven't even messed with any of the settings on the boost controller to ramp boosting quicker, but it's still, they're lighting up pretty quick.
That sounded really good. All right. Ooh, that one made real good numbers. 893 with 825 torque. Woohoo! And we haven't even turned it up yet.
No, that's just timing.
That's baby boost, baby timing. We are almost there, guys. This car will make 4 digits tonight. Send her to the moon. What are you exactly turning up right now? That's not boost, right?
No, that's duty cycle, but it will make more boost. We'll turn it down a little bit.
What is it at now?
Well, the last pull was on 0 duty cycle. So as we add duty cycle, the boost should go up.
Well, what was it when it made about 900? How much boost was the car on?
10.5 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, very efficient.
So here are the numbers. The car made 941 for power and 882 for torque. We are getting closer and closer to the 4-digit mark. So we're loading another tune in.
So I'm gonna add 2 more pounds of boost and see if we can't make 1,000.
God, 1,132 power and 1,000 torque. That is the number we didn't expect to look for, but I mean, it made it 1,100 wheel, and it probably has more in it. So we're gonna say bye to the Demon 4 now because I gotta go home, pack up, get some rest because we're gonna be leaving to drive down to Florida at 3 a.m. So the Demon's gonna come off the dyno and they're gonna go and put it up on a hoist to check on everything, check all the fluids, check all the bolts, make sure everything is good before they put it on a trailer. And a big shout out to all of you guys for tuning in to watch this Demon go from a supercharged car to a twin turbo car in literally 4 freaking days. I mean, it almost didn't happen, but the guys made sure they got it done. Some of them even stayed until 5 a.m. to make sure the car is done. And I'm just so glad this process is over. It felt like forever, but it really wasn't forever. It was only 4 days. We went through a lot to make sure the car got done. And well, we got it done. So let me know what you guys thought of the video. Let me know what you guys thought of the process. Let me know what you guys thought of the car. Let me know what you guys thought of the car making 1,100 freaking wheel in 4 days. That's crazy. Leave your comments, whatever you want to do. Like, subscribe, unsubscribe. I don't care what you guys do. I'm just happy this is all over. And now I could go to Florida. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.